The exciting day ahead for Week 12 in college football. Game day traveling to Pittsburgh, where the Panthers are hosting Notre Dame's Fighting Irish. And joining us, as always, ESPN football analyst Desmond Howard. Des, we're just checking out the crowd, the signs. You got mannequins back there. We're going to get to that game in just a minute. First, though, a big one in Tuscaloosa today. Number 11 Oklahoma visits number 4 Alabama. What will it take for the Sooners to slow down the Tide?
It's going to take the Sooners defense to get after Alabama's quarterback, Ty Simpson. I mean, Ty Simpson's having a fantastic season, 21 touchdown passes, and guys, only one interception the whole year. So they're going to have to get him off his spot, make sure they can make him speed up his process. They can't let him just sit there in the pocket. And Oklahoma's defense, they blitzed at one of the highest rates in all of college football, 51%. And my man, Brent Venables, he's a guy who wants to come after the quarterback, stop the run. And then the Sooners quarterback, John Mateer, since he's had that thumb surgery on his throwing hand, he hasn't been the same, but he has been getting better. So they're going to need the best game out of John Mateer, their quarterback. But that defense, this is going to be the best defensive front that Alabama's offensive line has seen all season long. That's going to be the key to this game.
Des, my favorite part of this segment is how we get commentary from you and from all those great fans right behind you, Des. So let's talk about another one in Athens, another high-stakes SEC showdown. Number 10 Texas takes on number 5 Georgia. So with 4 straight wins, how can the Longhorns keep their momentum going on the road?
You know, it's funny you mentioned about their momentum because they've been playing much better, especially their quarterback, Arch Manning. And don't forget, they're coming off of a bye, too, so they've had some time to get some rest. But that man right there, 16, he's playing the best football of his college career so far, and he's going to have to continue that. You're talking about ABC prime time in between the hedges going against this Georgia defense. They're going to have to really step up. Now, Georgia up front defensively, they don't get a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So that favors the Longhorns. I think Steve Sarkisian, the head coach, is off for the play caller. He's going to have a great scheme go up against the Georgia defense. But one thing Georgia can do is that right there. They can run the ball. That's a real big matchup to watch. Georgia's running game against Texas defense. Texas is number 2 in the nation defending the run, only allowing 2.4 yards per carry. This is going to be an excellent SEC matchup.
All right, an excellent matchup there. Now let's talk about College Game Day and that live crowd you've got. You're there in Pittsburgh for number 9 Notre Dame versus number 22 Pitt. What's on the line for both teams in this key matchup, Desmond?
I'll tell you what's on the line. So my guy, Coach Narduzzi, earlier in the week, he said this is just another game for them. It doesn't even really mean that much to Pitt because, hey, it's not an ACC matchup, and I think they're going to go out there loose, play their best football. They get their linebackers back, which is the strength of the team, and they're going up against this Notre Dame team that loves to run the ball. C.J. Carr right there, quarterback. He gets it done through the air, but they probably have one of the best, if not the best, running back in all college football in Jeremiah Love. But this Pitt defense, they're for real, too. They're excellent against the run. You're talking strength on strength. This is going to be a huge matchup this afternoon, and that's why Game Day is here. And if I can share one more thing with you guys, because I love you guys so much. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and in 1976, there was a young running back from Pitt that won the Heisman, and he was my favorite player. He was my idol. His name was Tony Dorsett.
Yeah. That'll get the crowd going right there.
The crowd loves that, Des. Love that you have that jersey, too.
So good.
Thank you so much.
Pittsburgh.
And you can catch College Game Day starting at 9 Eastern on ESPN. And you can make yourself comfortable for a full day of college football starting at noon right here on ABC.
All right, an exciting day ahead.